We've had it's nice to go to Canada, visit the city, it's beautiful, we get 3 points and we get out of here. There's no more of that. You're gonna come in and you're gonna get a game. We don't do friendly. This team is the real deal, not 11 men, a 23-man roster, a staff, a support base, the people who do all the behind the works, ticket sales. Everybody has a role to play, and I think that it's crystal clear what we have to do, and it's games at home and making these performances complete that are gonna get us there.
When you look at that World Cup, I don't know what it says to you, what it speaks to you, but it tells me biggest event on the planet.
There are very few teams in this world that have traveled more miles on their quest to Qatar than Canada.
Come on! Forget the bag!
But as the players arrive here in Edmonton, Alberta, they will enjoy the relative luxury of setting up shop in one single location for the duration of the November window. The 2 home games against Costa Rica and Mexico will also mark a special homecoming for Alphonso Davies.
First I moved to Windsor, Ontario, I was 5. And then a year later, we moved to Edmonton, Alberta. And yeah, I mean, the city it's a big city. You know, at the time, I didn't really have too much friends. You know, I was staying to myself, you know, keeping to my family. And, you know, once I started going to school, you know, I started making, you know, a little bit of friends, but not as much as I was hoping, but yeah, it was good. English was fairly new to me. I was still learning English. So, but overall, I mean, Edmonton is a great city. You know, that's where all my childhood began. That's where I grew up. That's where I started playing football, and Edmonton will always have a part in my heart.
From the moment Alphonso first set foot on the fields of Edmonton, it was clear this was a talent destined for a greater stage.
Honestly, when you first see Alphonso, like, everyone kind of talks about him. There's this kid named Alphonso who's really good, and you think, like, okay, like, how good can a kid be? And I remember just watching him on the pitch, and I remember being like, man, this kid's like Lionel Messi, you know? And you're just amazed as soon as you see him play. You knew right away, like, wow, this kid is like, I've grown up in Edmonton my whole life. I've never seen a talent like this ever.
Well, every once in a while you get a player who is totally different. Something about him tells you. Some players are skillful, some players have the passion, some players have it all. And when he did that, when he stepped on the field, everybody knew that there was something special about Alphonso Davies. His enthusiasm was infectious. It got everybody excited about playing, but he could deliver at the next level.
Me watching my dad play, you know, football has always been in the family. And when I started playing the sport in school, that's when I started making more friends. You know, I was playing on the playground, and this one kid came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, there's a tryout going on at this club. Would you like to come?" And you know, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why not? At the time, my parents didn't have enough money to fund my career. So it was really tough thinking about how I'm going to play the sport. But the team I was on at the time, you know, they really helped me with the fees and all that stuff. So I was really happy. I was really grateful for that.
This is Cumberland Park in North Edmonton, and 75% of our training happened here. I used to drive to Clairview, pick up Mr. Davies, and come back here, and we would train for a couple of hours. This is where it all happened. All the training, the boys used to sit up on this little bank here, this little hill, and make them set their bags on that hill, and they'd be putting their socks and boots on and talking about Ronaldo and Messi and who's better and where each one is going to play. And I'm going to be a pro, I'm going to go play for Real or Barca. At the time, nobody ever mentioned Bayern Munich then. So we are in Clairview, and this is where Alphonso used to live, and I used to come here every day and pick him up. This apartment building right here on the left, the white one here. And just park up front, call his house. Sometimes they'd answer the phone, sometimes they wouldn't, so I'd have to go buzz the door, wait for Fonzie to come down, and we'd take off and go to wherever we need to go.
Davies has been able to inspire a generation of young players from around the world. But nowhere is his inspirational story more impactful than on the streets and pitches of Edmonton.
Alphonso means hope, not only for me, but other Canadians. To see him, where he can go and how far he can go, it's an inspiration to us.
Growing up here, we never had someone to look up to that made it, that gave us hope and belief. Now I see it every day. Like, I still coach in the local soccer scene, and I see it. Like, kids dream. They genuinely dream, and it's not like a fantasy dream. It's a dream where they know it can come possible, because a kid from Northside Edmonton, born in a refugee camp, is doing it. So now they know people will take them seriously, and they can achieve their dreams if they work hard for it.
It just gives me so much hope and so much desire just to like push myself and like push myself to my limits and like succeed in life.
Playing in Edmonton, you know, with his friends, and now representing his country in his home city is going to feel amazing. You know, with all the fans, all my family, my friends watching, I think it's going to be a special moment.
Watch out, he doesn't snap.
Yes, Daniel. Back at it tomorrow again, boys. We bring everything. Brothers on three! One, two, three! Brothers! Go! I'm about to fall. Me too? Yeah.
That's standing.
As Canada wrap up their final training session ahead of the Costa Rica match, the growing interest and attention from across the country is clear for all to witness.
It's game tomorrow, and I've said this to every player. It's one game at a time.
Even as the temperatures dip below freezing as winter arrives in Alberta, Canadian fans in Edmonton are set to create the largest home crowd of the campaign as they continue to push this team towards the dream of qualifying for Qatar.
Edmonton has showed up. Now it's time to show out. They've traveled from coast to coast to coast to experience this transformational shift in the game in this country. Kings of the North, they're off and running to defend the North on a night not to be missed. Miller inside, great ball. Alphonso blocked. Corner kick coming up. The anticipation is there. Eustachio, good corner off the bar. Canada comes that close.
As the first half draws to a close, Canada are in clear control and have limited Costa Rica to very few chances. The team must find at least one goal if they're to capitalize on this moment.
Take a touch, play it. Atakubi inside, Davies turns. Mark Anthony Kay blocked. The ball still loose. Buchanan off the bar. That was ridiculous. That was so close. Eustachio. Here we go. Good ball. Lifts it up to the far post. Barrera spills. It's in. Goal! Johnny on the spot. Alphonso Davies, he's going to come out to a standing ovation. This city, this country, they love him. He's the present and the future of Canadian football. Here comes Ugbo, Ike Ugbo with a chance, Ugbo! That was close. What an introduction that would have been. Canada defend the North. The frozen fortress, as they remain the only team in CONCACAF to still be undefeated through 3 games of this final qualifying stage.
2022 will continue right here tonight. The World Cup Qatar 2022 qualifier is Canada.
Let's go! Gotta win that first place in the group. Let's go! On 3, brothers. 1, 2, 3, brothers!
The morning after the win against Costa Rica brings Canada a rare moment of rest and recharge. There will be no flight to catch today, no new hotel to shuffle off to. Canada are simply left to prepare for a defining match against Mexico, a match that will give the team an opportunity to finish the November window at the very top of the CONCACAF standings. The team's quest for Qatar is now something that's gripping the attention of an entire country.
I am so excited to be here. It's surprising.
And the team receives a visit from Prime Minister Trudeau as it gets ready for its next battle.
Minister.
What a pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah.
I
just said to the lads, I said, we'd stop a training session for Katy Perry or the Prime Minister.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm so sorry to disappoint you that I'm not Katy Perry. I don't want to take too long because I know your mindset is hugely important. Millions of Canadians and people around the world will be watching the game tomorrow night. Really big moment for Canada, big moment in the history of Canadian soccer, but really big moment for you guys too. And I just want you to know how much we are all so excited about what you've achieved, what you're going to continue to achieve, and know that that we're really rooting for you all.
On behalf of all of us, thank you. We appreciate this visit. You know, it's a special time, exciting time for our country, and our goal is to take our country's name to the next level. And as a country, we're all in on this together. So just on behalf of all of us, thank you.
Thank you so much, David. Thank you. Alphonso, a pleasure to meet you as well.
Look at here, boys. Look at here.
All right. Like I said, I know, ça fait plaisir. Ça fait plaisir, oui, vraiment. Great to see you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Give
him a bit. No. You guys, I jinx you guys. I'm not doing it. John, thank you so much for letting me interrupt here. I know this is really important, but we're all so stoked.
So did you play or what? You've got the height.
Yeah, I've got the height.
You're all saying you must be a centre back.
No, I wish. I played when I was little, but not much sense. But.
Thank you, guys.
You know, we gotta give everything out there tomorrow. It's our home, our fans, and our 3 points. So let's bring it tomorrow. Let's show them who Canada is, who really is Canada. Let's show them, and let's go to Qatar. Come on, boys.
Let's end this here perfect. Let's leave it all on the field tomorrow. Birds on 3. 1, 2, 3. Birds! Millie. Can I? Should I hit someone? I want to hold in.
Yeah! No, I'm joking. Gladiator.
And as the sun sets on the eve of the match, Canadian winter has arrived to blanket the streets of Edmonton. The snow continues to fall through the night, leaving operational staff working around the clock to ensure the game can go ahead. On this night, the cavernous confines of Commonwealth will be known simply as Iceteca.
Everyone we've spoken to, the players, the coaches, the supporters, there's a common theme. They can't feel their face, they can't feel their toes, they can't feel their fingers, but what they can feel is the magnitude of this moment, what this would mean, and what a night it could be. It's going to be one of those where were you when kind of evenings, and we can't wait for it.
And with kickoff temperatures dipping to negative 12 degrees Celsius, this will be one of the coldest matches in the history of World Cup qualifying.
Mexico, it's World Cup qualifying. Let's go. Atakubi, surging ball. Oh, some indecision right there. Johnston steps in. Alistair Johnson has a strike. Joe Spills. Canada 1, Mexico 0.
Canada make it to halftime with a 1-goal lead. They are now just 45 minutes from beating Mexico in a qualifying match for the first time in a half a century.
Stacchio, good ball, touchdown! Sensational! Corona, across, good ball, Bourrier down to his right. Alvarado, excellent near post run. The contact just needed to be a little bit better, but a real chance right there for Mexico.
But with the clock ticking down, Mexico's high-powered attack is beginning to show its teeth.
Look out, Jimenez hits up and over. Tito, good ball across, knocked down, it's in! A response in the 90th minute from Mexico! Burgos in the near post, Burgos, he's there, Borjan off the line! Big stop, Borjan! What a save! Bordado! Canada need to defend. Ball still loose across. It's inside the 6. It's cleared out. Blocked. Another chance. Jimenez plays that square. Turn, fire. That's easy for Borjan. And he's in no hurry as Cordova's denied. And the crowd rises to their feet. And the kings of the North crown Mexico. Defend the North, and Canada are atop the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying table.
Guys, just one question. What the happened? What the happened? What the Are you guys crazy? You guys gonna give us all heart attacks? That's done. Listen, well done. What a year. Each of us, we did a amazing job. We don't stop now. We continue. For us, for the future of Canada soccer. Guys, this
First place! First place!
And as the dust settles on a heroic result that will live long in the folklore of Canadian football, the team makes its way back to the hotel. Here, standing atop the CONCACAF table, they will pay tribute to their captain, Atiba Hutchinson, who on this night has surpassed Julian de Guzman as Canada's most capped player.
Something incredible. Thank you for being a friend, for brother, family, everything. Thanks a lot.
It's a very big accomplishment. I'm so proud of it. But more so, I'm just extremely proud to see the direction that this team is going in. Today I was on the pitch, and after the second goal, I almost broke down, man. That's never happened in my whole career. I was ready to break down and cry because I just seen how good we are, man. This is a proper team, you know. So I'm excited to see where we're gonna take this to, because I think the sky is the limit.
With just 6 games to play, it is Canada who are at the top of the group and closest to Qatar.